Welcome to the unboxing of the Grizzled Armistice Edition. It's a nice big box. Normally the Grizzled, if you're familiar with the game, is a smaller box, but this is the Armistice Edition. You can see there great artwork showing what you could probably expect on the cards. However, what I really love about this is what we see here, and these little figurines, 6 of them there, all painted up. Just absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's look at the top of the box so we can see what we get. Flip it around so it's on its side. You can see there, looks a bit like a carry case. Obviously it's not, it's just a picture. So the Grizzled Armistice Edition. If I'm going to flip it down right to the bottom short side, we can see here, Grizzled Armistice Edition for 1 to 4 players, age 14 and above, about 45 minutes per chapter. So I didn't realize it was like they had chapters in it. So that will be interesting to see that. Flipping it on its long side now, we have, again, a vertical picture. So you can put it on your game shelf that way. Going across the other side, we have horizontal. So they've dealt with all formats of the way that you store your board games on your board game shelving, and so we can do it vertically or horizontal, short side or long side. Let's look at the bottom. We have there the components that are in here. We have a little bit of a blurb about the background for the Grizzled and also how to play it as well. You can see there some examples of the cards and the characters that are in there. So it is a really nice game, very simply done. Let's open it up. Opening it up, flipping it over, just cardboard there. Now we saw before that these minis here with the plastic, that is an empty space in the box there, just letting you know that. Flipping that one over, putting it to one side, taking out the rule book, a lovely rule book. It's glossy. It is about 16 pages long. You can see that there. Very nice indeed. I am loving this edition. I did get this secondhand. I bought it through Facebook Marketplace, just as an aside. So here we go. Note of intention. So there you go. You see that page there. The game contents that you have there. You can pause that and look in your own time. The introduction. We have how to play there. Flipping it over, we have the chapters set up, basic rules, the chapter goal. We have start of the mission and end of the mission. We have the actions, mission resolution, moral drop, check chapter defeat conditions and the next mission, playing the campaign and the rewards, helping hands, ban a card, the orders of the day, recruits on that page there, going through the traps, clarifications and saving the game, replaying the campaign, so it can be replayed, one-shot games, you can do those. It also has a solo mode and a duo mode campaign or one-shot. And finally, the last page with some more great pictures there and the credits. Okay, let's have a look what we have here. Now we have some cards. I'm just pulling these out randomly. These are player aids, as you can see there. If I flip that over, I think all of those player aids are the same on that side, and there are 4 of them, 1 per player. That's what we see there on that side, and flipping that over, that's the player aid on the other side. And they are all the same as well. Nice, thick, sturdy card, and a really thick card, actually. Nice and sturdy. I like this very much. Let's take some of these out now. We have, what can we go through first? Let's go through maybe these small tokens. Is there another one? There is another one there hiding away. So we've got these small tokens, and they are double-sided. You can see the picture on that side. If I flip maybe that one over, exactly the same. So we have 4 of those. Now we have what looks like coffee cups and plenty of these. I played this game a few years ago. I've forgotten exactly how to play it. I've got a general idea, and hopefully we'll get time to do a bit of a setup. You can also look for setups and how to play this game. So we have coffee cup there, And there we go. We've got left. We have a coffee cup, and we have another left. Left, so it's 3. We have right and a right. So let's put those down on the correct side. So we have 2 rights and 3 lefts so far. We have that coffee cup, one in the middle. That color coffee cup, one on, we'll say, that side. That coffee cup's got an exclamation, and I'm assuming this will be the one on the other side. So I'll put that down there. We have more left. I'm going to flip all of these over because I know they are all the same on one side. Left. We have 2 to the left. 2 to the left. And then we have right, 2 to the right. There we have another right, and right there. So overall, what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coffee cups that have left. You can see the 6 that are there. We have 6 coffee cups which say right. There they are, all are. We have 2 of these doubles, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. And then we also have these. So we've got a different coloured coffee cup on that side. You can see there, one man to the left, one to the right. And then we have the central ones of a person in the centre and an exclamation mark. So that covers all of those. I'm going to put those over to one side as well. We will get down to these figurines shortly. I like to go through all this other stuff first though. So here's a nice piece of cardboard. Could be a first player token. I have no idea. Let's have a look at some of these. These look interesting as well. We have my friends, don't be afraid. All together we'll be able to. And so they're double-sided, the same on both sides. Hang on, we're almost there. Our friendship is our strength. And bravo to all. We're going to get something in a few. Bravo to all, finally we will. That's those little speech bubbles. And I do like the way the speech bubbles have been made there. There's another one of these tokens. That brings that total up to 5 now. So I throw them off to one side there. We have, that's interesting. That could be painted up. Let's get that into focus. There we go. So this one can be painted up if you want. Little helmet on a couple of guns that have been stuck in the ground. That's all for there. We also have these tokens now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these tokens, and they are double-sided with the same picture on both sides. We have, let's pull these out one at a time. So this is where we can store our cards. And they have there on each card, you can see the way it's filed. So we have boot camp, and on the other side it's got that little cross out through it or highlighted, depending on the way you want to look at that. So that's boot camp. We have saved cards, so this will obviously be for the save game. We have victory points. And we have negative points there. So I'll put that one there. Now, let's take these out. So I'll take out this lot first of all. So this is chapter 9. Now, I don't particularly actually want to open them all right at this point in time, but I sort of feel I probably should just for completeness sake of this video. But I'll just show you the decks that you get. We get chapter 8 here. Again, it's highlighted there. They are the chapter 8 cards. I'll probably open them maybe in another one. I'm not too sure. Hang on, because we don't know what I'm going to do at the moment. This is all ad lib as I go. As you can probably tell, I don't plan a lot in advance. I just do the unboxing, go through it, like to see what's in it. Chapter 7 cards, the October Revolution. We have the chapter 6 cards, which is the Chemin de Dames. There you go, one card we'll look at the back there. we have this lot of cards, and I'll put that back properly. Nice. Chapter 5 is the Battle of the Somme. Put that there, that in there. We have Chapter 4, which is Verdun, the mother of all battles. Put that there, away. Getting there. Chapter 3, the Battle of Flanders. So I'm guessing we add these cards in. I'm not too sure if there's some way of distinguishing on the actual cards what chapter they are from. We just have to remember, which is why I probably will open these, I think, in the end, just to go through them so I know what's in each set. I definitely won't be able to remember them. This is the Battle of the Marne, but that's what this is all for, so that we have a nice record of the cards that you get in each chapter. And there's chapter 1. That's the bulk of the cards there, a very thick set of cards that are there. So deck of campaign cards. Do not shuffle this deck of cards before starting the campaign. Read basic rules of the rulebook. Place this deck on the table with this side up and flip over this card to begin your game. So that'd be why I will actually open it in a moment, and we'll see the exact order. Not so that you can cheat at home, but if you want to reset it and do it with a different group, then you can. But before we do that, let's have a look at these minis. I'll pull that plastic off the cover. Nothing embossed on that. I'll pull that off now, so that's quite deep in terms of light. You can see if I turn it side on, that sits at the bottom. And they're the models that we get. So just bring them up closer so you can see them all there. And they're very nicely painted. I do like that. Let's pull this one out. So they're very lightweight, but they are very nicely done. Well, let's have a look at them all. We're here. That's what we're here for. So someone reading a map or a book. We've got this one. Someone carrying a couple of pails of water, buckets of water. This person has a knife out and their gun as well. Everyone's got really nice backpacks on. They've been painted beautifully. Definitely makes this edition worth getting, I believe. You can see there. Looks like he could have a cigarette in his mouth, I think. It's the bugler. Bugle goes underneath, and then this one at the end. Nice red moustache. Again, nice lot of detail on the front and the back. Now, there's just a bit of plastic there as padding. That's all that is. Underneath, we actually do have, so they have been punched out, and that is, so push that off to one side. You can see, so the person I got this from kept the punch board, so you can see the outline there. They are the dividers, some of the little tokens as well that we've got there, and we've got 4 big parts there as well. They were the player aids, as I recall. So I'm just going to keep them there, put that back in the box like that, put these on top. Now we will go through, if I can get this on nicely. Come on. It's not going to go super nice. There we go. I think that's almost there. It doesn't feel like it's quite... Oh, that's because I've got the cardboard underneath. Sorry for the delay at the moment. There's the cardboard. Now that goes on down nicely. Let's go through these cards so you can see the cards. If you do need to reset your cards, then this is for you. In fact, yeah, I'll do it now. I was thinking of making a different video, but I will do it now because you know what's going to happen. So you get the option to look away now. Obviously, there will be spoilers in this viewing of the cards. And I'll just flip them all over so you can sort of see the backs. So that's what the backs look like. We've got phobias there, traumas, etc., etc. They are numbered, so we don't actually have to need to go through. You can see the numbers at the top, so that's brilliant. 65, 66. I'm just going to bring up this second chapter, and it's got 84, so I'm assuming 67 will be on this side of that next chapter. But having said that, if we look at this side of them all, very interesting indeed. So they're numbered, which is helpful. You can see there we've already read that first one, and on the back, June 28th, 1914. So I'm going to put them down like that underneath, and let's just go through this first deck. Just for now, just the first deck. So you can see there, so it tells you a little bit what's happening. Land Army and Sea Army. There we go. So read the boot camp card. Here is the boot camp card. So you can read that. You can pause and read it if you're interested in reading that now. Lazar Botticelli. Turning that one over. Anselme Perrin. Charles Solier. Felix Moreau. Gustave Bidault. Gaston Fayard. Then we have a Peace Dove. We have this one here. Very interesting to know how these cards are played or used in the game. You can see there now a whole lot of cards there. So flipping those over, we have Bullet, Gas Mask, Nighttime Bullet, Rain Whistle, Snow Whistle, Rain Bullet. I like the cartoon feel of these as well. Had a gas from the snow, now gas mask at night. Whistle at night. Trauma card. Another trauma card. Different pictures. I like the fact they've got different pictures on them. Bring one of the pictures up there. That's the nighttime picture. So basically nighttime, there's a phobia with a gas mask. Nighttime, snow and rain. Phobia with a whistle. And phobia with a bullet. We have a boot camp briefing. There you go. So that's how to play the game a little bit as we're going along. Stop, read at the end of the first mission. Well, I'm not reading these, and if you are, that is fine. I'll just do that quickly so you can pause it if you really want to read it. Chapter 1 briefing, the Battle of Rossignol. There's a setup. A nighttime bullet. Snow whistle. Rain bullet. Snow whistle. Rain whistle. Gas mask rain. Gas mask snow. Gas mask night. Whistle night. Gas mask rain. Bullet snow. Bullet nighttime. Bit of night, bit of snow on that one. Bit of rain, bit of night on that one. Some snow and rain on that one. I have a gas mask and bullet during the day. Don't think there's any snow there that I could see. Bullet and whistle during the day. Gas mask and whistle during the day. Three, both we have the three. We have night, snow, and rain. We have during the day gas mask, whistle, and bullet. 3 of each. Demoralized. Wounded counts as 2 Hand knocks, if I'm reading that correctly. Hard-headed. Panicked. Selfish. Frenzied. Clumsy. Prideful. Absent-minded. Stop, read when chapter 1 is over. Again, spoiler, but you knew that already. So bring that up a bit closer so you can pause it and read it yourself. Conclusion of chapter 1. Read when the chapter is over. Helping hand. Action. Helping hand. Different action. And the final helping hand in this first pack of cards with that action there. So they are all of the cards in that first chapter in order. I haven't taken them out of order so that I can still do with them and use them as I want. I'll put those back there in that order. I had another deck of cards. Oh, that's the chapter 2 there. I think I'll actually leave the rest of these for now. I'll do maybe a separate video to show the rest of these cards. So you've had a glimpse at chapter 1 to see if that's something that maybe you'd like. Again, good on you if you can remember all of those. Also, please use it so that you can, just use it as you will. I don't know how you'd use it actually. Got absolutely no idea. Put some of these back there. Now they seem to fit nicely-ish. They've got a space where you can put your fingers in down the side to make it easier to get them out. I do like the setup where you can put these things away. It looks like there's spaces for everything. Looks as though they will fit there, and you've again got down this side where I'm pointing to. You can get your finger in there to pull all those out. We have our little round button tokens that fit nicely in that slot. So all the slots seem very well used. Now that was actually at the bottom there. I'm not too sure whether I would put that at the bottom. We had all of these bits and pieces which were the, what do you call them? Speech bubbles. Now I think they can go there like that quite nicely. We had more of those coffee cups. Now I'm just trying to see if we can put this together nice and neatly. That looks like it actually sits in there quite well. I can sort of see indentations there. And then the player aids sit nicely on top like that. Do they sit nicely on top like that? Looks like not quite square. That is interesting. So they go that way around, slightly side on. I can put the top back on there, and then we're back with our Grizzled booklet, rulebook. Here we go. There it is right there. Take some of that fluff away. So thank you very much for joining me on this exploration, this unboxing of the Grizzled Armistice Edition, so we can see what's in there. Stay tuned so you can see what's in the other packs as well. Again, just so that you can have a look. Whatever you want to do with those videos is fine. If you did find it helpful, you liked it, please hit that the thumbs up button. Also subscribe and share it with your friends as well. They might be interested in seeing what's in this box also, or just so you can talk about the game, The Grizzled, with them as well. My name is LeMonde. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm signing off now. Bye-bye.